2. Up 2 tonight. One last night, 2 tonight, maybe 3 tomorrow. You never know. It's all good. Listen to Betty. She's kicking butt and taking names, aren't you, girl? Huh? You're getting your little brother, aren't you? Yeah. Well, he's kind of a big brother. Kick his butt. Oh, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm 420 Jim. I'm a cannabis advocate. I'm here in Bentonville, Arkansas, getting Walmart's attention, and it's working. It is working. I not only got 1 call today, but 2 calls today from the lawyer. So I'm feeling pretty good. She told me if I have any troubles or anything that I need immediate attention, that I can call her this weekend. Otherwise, she'll be getting back with me Monday or Tuesday. So we'll let her take her time to finish up doing what she's got to do to find out what they want to do. But her first thing she's going to work on is getting the trespass lifted from the stores and make damn sure that I am not trespassed from Walmart. I think that's what's up, One World Life? I think that's one of the first steps that they're going to take to correct the situation. Now, I could be totally wrong. I mean, yeah, it's up to the store managers ultimately. But the lawyer, the store manager, and me are supposed to have a 3-way conference Monday or Tuesday, as soon as she can set it up. So hopefully everything goes well. Then hopefully she sets it up with the stores that I haven't even filed the big suit against. There in Kansas City, Missouri. She's even confused how I got a ticket. She's confused how I got a ticket and a trespass warning at this store, if I already had a trespass and all. So even the lawyer's confused on this one. There you go, get toasted. Oh no, hold up, Michelle. I'm doing good, thank you. The lawyer called me twice today, so yeah, I did hear from Walmart. Now she's not telling me what she found out or nothing. Of course, she's still talking about doing her investigation, which that's cool. But she said if she finds out anything new this weekend, she will call me. She found out the one lady's name from the Wichita, Kansas store that said that I was not trespassed. She thinks that she found that, found her name out and all. She hasn't spoke with her yet, but she's going to. She's supposed to try and set up a meeting between the 3 of us. Me, the store that put the trespass out, and me. And see if we can work that out. Oh, stupid Chaswick Bass said he's on his way to see me. That ain't his name, and I hope he don't get pulled over. I know he don't have a driver's license. Bentonville police are a real stickler. He should wait until I get down Louisiana way. I'd be closer. Damn. You shouldn't try and break your arm. That's not good. So Leslie's boyfriend got up his ass now? Did him and Phil split up? They can't split her no more or something? Damn. Peyton Place. I hope he smiles for all the cameras is around, that's all. Dumbass. Well, thank you for subscribing. Turn on the notifications, and when I go live, you'll be able to see every time I go live. Now, I do like a live conversation at noon and 7 each day, but you just never know when I'm going to go live in between. I have some trolls that like to try and cause problems, you know, send the cops, send the parking police, and whatever, you know. And sometimes I get dumb cops, sometimes I get good ones. Well, I hope James there watches out for the Bentonville police making his threats like he did. As soon as I see one go by, I'll make sure to show him this. Anyhow, everybody, you need to forget them idiot trolls. They just don't want the fact that nobody belongs in jail for weed. They don't. What they got against that, I don't know. And we need federal legalization. What they got against that, I don't know. So please screenshot, scan, and fill out that petition and send it to a friend. I'd appreciate it. That's what it's all about. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need it legal everywhere for everyone. Oh, One World, probably about I guess that the lawyer called me today, not once, but twice. She's working on finding out exactly what happened and what we can do to solve these. Maybe before having to, you know, stay in town for a month. Oh, I just got a couple of idiot trolls that's been around 4 or 5 years, but I may have got a little help with that coming. We'll see. So getting back to the update there, World Life. So I talked to the lawyer, and of course she wanted to know what I wanted. And of course the main thing is this settled as soon as possible. I don't want to have to wait here until the 17th. I don't want to have to of July. I don't want to have to wait until the 31st. Hey, what's up? I said also, first and foremost, I want to talk to somebody in Walmart protection, store protection, whatever they want to call it, asset protection, security, whatever, and let them know how they got played and who they got played by. And if they do an investigation and talk to them employees at them 2 stores that's involved in Missouri and find out if they did get calls from some people, there's some reason that kid came out that morning and got in the cops and came to my vehicle, or told me to leave and all, and trespassed me. We're still trying to figure all that out. But I'm very happy with the last call I got from the lawyer. Let's just say that. Hey! Who's hurting who? But she told me that, also that they must lift the trespass against me. That's another thing I told them they got to do. I told them that they got to lift the trespass against me. And if they do that, I want a letter while I'm here at Walmart from the company saying that, from this day backwards, anything that is nil and void. That, from this day forward, I'm untrespassed from all Walmarts. So she's going to work on that Monday or Tuesday. She's got to get with the manager of the one store, because, she can't make that call. Only the store that put the trespass on can make that call. So she's going to get a hold of the store and ask them to lift the trespass against me. They can say no. That'd be a stupid move. But we'll find out Monday or Tuesday. She's trying to get a hold of the one lady that said that sign is why they threw me off the property, that I was soliciting with that sign. I don't think she's had conversation with her yet either, but she knows the video's there. Well, not the video. She knows I've got the phone call. I did play it on one of my videos, but I told her I do have the phone call recorded, where she plainly states that it's because of my sign, and that was their decision, and they was sticking to it. What do you mean, so a boy? What's that supposed to mean? Well, oh goodness sakes, I don't know what everybody's into tonight, but I was happy that they contacted me and everything. So right now, Walmart's doing everything that I was hoping they'd do so far. We'll see what happens Monday and Tuesday. We should have this settled by midweek, or know what's going to happen by midweek, I would think. But it pisses me off. I can't be treated like any other citizen in the United States of America and go to a Walmart. If they allow shopping, shop. If they allow camping, camp. I don't want to be treated any different than any other patron at Walmart. But I do demand to be treated the same. You know what I mean? That's freaking discrimination. Oh shit, that's no good. That's never got no good. Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid. Another stupid troll remark, not worth reading or showing. The administrators hit it anyway. The worst thing they can say about me is take a shower, and they don't know when I've had a shower. You know, yeah, I take horrible baths, the pits and the cracks, because I can't afford $23 a day to do a shower. If I can afford it once a week, I'm doing good. But instead of piss, moaning, and complaining of something that's none of their business, they would never send me the $23 to go down to the truck stop and get a shower. They're hundreds of miles from me, and they're worried. Oh, shows their IQ, man. Shows their IQ. Me and my dogs are happy, and everybody I seem to meet are happy, so what's it these trolls' business? What happened? You drop it in the water? When you said one lasts 3 days, what happened to it? You drop it and crack it, or did it fall in the water? I mean, what happened? Yeah. I think they got one as cheap as $39, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm like you. I get the $49, $59 phone and the $55 card, or whatever it is. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Then it'd be a relief I get this trespass lifted. Now, see, that don't take away the court case and stuff. They're going to have to call down and talk to that DA or the officer or both, and dismiss that case. And I'm going to want something in writing that case was dismissed. You know, they can email it to me or whatever. But I'm hoping we can reach a settlement this week and dismiss the case and everything. That would be cool. And I won't have to go to Kansas City and find a lawyer and file the big suit and all that crap. You know what I mean? Kind of like giving them a freebie on a really, really, really big lawsuit. If they just take care of this little bullshit the trolls got them in. And maybe they'll go after the trolls to recoup some of the money. Yeah, you always go for that higher, like I say, I think that's what I got, the 55. Because I gotta have the hotspot for my TV and shit. Well, hello, Elvis the cat. I have Einstein, Betty, Lilu, and Jack, but they're all canines. Damn it, Frankie's flying is flying in my face. Well, thank you, Elvis the cat. But to call it marijuana is even supporting a lie. William Randolph Hearst, using what Trump calls fake news, is really called yellow journalism. Well, William Randolph Hearst started the very first fake news, yellow journalism, by changing the name from hemp and cannabis to marijuana. And then the New York Times, and then Reefer Madness, he made it racial. He said them filthy Mexicans brought their pot, gave it to black, they're raping the white women, they like the big dong, go back, it's not rape the second time. Not only just pure bullshit when you think about it right now, but who gave it to Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln? The aliens? What do you mean the Mexicans brought it here, you damn fools? It's always been here. Abraham Lincoln's favorite two things to do on his porch. Go ask Google. Playing his harmonica and smoking his pipe, not full of hemp, but sweet hemp. Yeah, they knew the difference. Our forefathers got stoned. Look at Mount Rushmore, where great minds got stoned. I had that bumper sticker made for my Mount Rushmore event. Yep, Mount Rushmore, where great minds got stoned. Well, I mean, that's the true word for it. And if you want to go farther, like in the Bible, because my Creator gave me every herb-bearing seed, and He didn't stutter and say not cannabis. That's why along my journey, I give out these little Joshua figurines, because I totally believe in my Creator. And if you don't believe the first chapter of the Bible, why would you read the rest? He gave me every herb-bearing seed. But, get out of the King James. The Hebrew Bible was wrote before the King James. Okay? And I'm not even going to put it down like I could, how many times it's been rewrote and all, but go to the Hebrew. Look up the ingredients for the anointing oil. It's in Exodus like 30:23 or something like that. But go look at it in the Hebrew Bible, not the King James. Because King James says one that costs 250 shekels. The word they use, cello or something like that, could be one of a couple hundred different herbs or plants. They weren't sure. The Hebrew was sure. And why they didn't put the real name in the King James, who knows. But it was called cannabosum. Absolutely. Marijuana, as William Randolph Hearst named it, was in the anointing oil. Go check that out, my friends. I got no reason to lie to you. And no, this is our temple. This is a church. We're not supposed to be smoking marijuana. But we are supposed to be having it, eating it, and using it every day of our life. Yeah, it's one of the most beneficial plants on earth. That's why we can't have it. Hemp food, hemp plastic, hemp clothing, hemp fuel, hempcrete, hemp batteries. And the list goes on and on and on. Hell, Henry Ford built the hemp car that ran on hemp fuel back in the day. How come we've got pot shops on every corner, but there's not one hemp gas station in the United States? Look at all that stock and stuff that all these pot growers throw away. If someone was smart, but see, they don't want to do it. You gather up all them stems and everything, and you process it, boom, you've got fuel. You've got pulp to make wood. You like I say, anything made of plastic, anything made of wood, Prior to the 1940s, it was in 80% of all of our medicine. Yep, and most of our paint, varnishes, and oil was made from hemp oil. Hey, Eaton, what's up? Eaton Beaver, I like that. Hey, Eaton Beaver. Years ago, back in the late 70s, yeah. No, it had to be in the 80s, early 80s. A friend of mine, we went to San Diego, and he wanted a tattoo. I never wanted a tattoo, but I took him to the tattoo shop, and this guy was drawing something on a napkin, and I said, "Can you put that in a tattoo?" And he said, "For $150, I can put anything in a tattoo." And I'm like, me first, and I got my tattoo before my friend. Long story short, a couple weeks later, right after it scabbed and all, Easy Rider magazine come down to the boat and asked me if he could see the tattoo, because a tattoo shop up on the street on Rosecrans told him about it. And I showed it to him, and they gave me $100 to let him take a picture and put it in the tattoo edition that year. But I don't know if you can see it very good, but there's the moon and some clouds, and the moon's eating at the Y. Yeah, the moon's eating at the Y. That's the only reason I mentioned that one. Somebody obviously who don't like cannabis calling someone a crackhead. They must be looking in a mirror. They must have been looking in the mirror when they said that. Damn, let me block some more of this stuff. Whew, that's better for my eyes. Rocking the t-shirts you got from me. Right on. I'll be in Bentonville probably till the 1st. I mean, unless Walmart wants to make an offer and settlement and I can get my ass on the road. That would be cool. I mean, you know, I'll listen. I'm not going to depend on it and count on it. I'm pretty confident I'm going to kick their asses in court. I know the trespass is going to have to disappear. But it'd be really nice if they just went ahead and said, look, we appreciate you not filing a major suit with the Wichita store and whatnot. Let's include everything in the past, every discrimination, every trespass, everything settled for, you know, the 2 court judgments here, which would be 10 grand. I'd be happy with that. And just end everything on the 10 grand note. That'd be really cheap for Walmart. It'd be really fair from my aspect. And hopefully they'd do their due diligence to have whoever made false reports to them prosecuted. Because if Walmart does take that, hey, Big Stank, then they just cost them 10 grand. You know? And I'm pretty confident, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident that the judge is going to avoid me that. There's actually 2 different judges, 2 different courts, 2 different days. That reminds me, I got to make the 3rd one a Facebook event. I haven't done that yet. Just like I got to start sharing them. If you happen to see them being shared, The one on the 16th is 420 Jim versus Walmart, meaning I'm the plaintiff and they're the defendant. The one on the 17th is, well, I think it's going to be the Springfield, I guess Springfield police versus me. But it's a trespass from Walmart is what it is. So I don't know who's going to act like victim. Can't be the state. How's the state the victim? That would just be bullshit. So Walmart would have to be claimed as the victim, I would think. But anyhow, that will be them versus me, the defendant. And then the third one, I will be the plaintiff and Walmart will be the defendant. Damn, sometimes I swear Frankie does have a remote fly. Oh, goodness. Hell, we may have to start running the AC the next couple of days. Yep. Whew. We're supposed to be up, I think 91, but the heat index up to 97. Now, if I find a shade tree to park under, no big deal. But I'd have to find a shade tree to park under. If I don't find a shade tree to park under, I'll probably have the AC where I can turn it on at, you know, the really hot part of the day. It's not supposed to cool off tonight. 75's the low temperature for tonight. That's sleepable, but not comfortable sleeping, you know what I mean? It beats 80. The wind changed direction. When I first parked, it was good. It came right in through the window here. Now it's coming off the ass end. Well, for those that haven't yet, screenshot, scan, share, sign the petition. Go to 420gym.com. Sign the petition that way. If you like, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the all notifications. That way, if something happens this weekend in Bentonville or whatever, y'all be there with me. Well, me trying to conserve gas and stuff, plus I don't have any more gas in a can, and I'm not really in walking distance of a gas station. Not a walk I'd want to take anyway, about 1.5 miles. But like I do most nights, the same way. The last 3 days, I was able to just walk across the street, get a cup of coffee, and put gas in a can. Then I'd walk back across the street, fill it up, boom, have gas for the day. Well, that's what I did this morning too. When I went to leave there this morning. So I've got enough gas to last me until about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it'll go off. So I lose fans and stuff. And I have to go from 2 until, 6 or 7 whenever I decide to fire up and go to the gas station in the morning. But I'm finding a new place to park tomorrow anyway. Well, I've already picked it out and everything. I parked there before, I think. And it's right next to a gas station. I'll have a grocery store, gas station, all that close by. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, what else y'all want to talk about? Anybody got anything they want to discuss or get off their chest or whatever? Now would be a time to do it. And I'm not talking about trolls. Anybody but trolls. Oh, that would be cool. That'd be really cool. I wonder if they make a kit for it and if I could get one and what the cost would be. I wouldn't mind having it run on propane. What I'm worried about is I start running that AC, instead of $10, it's going to be $15 for a like 18-hour period. So you might as well say once I start running it almost 24 hours, it's going to cost me $20 a day. But hell, you can't find places to plug in for that. Hell, campgrounds and shit are damn near the same price as hotels. Some of them are more expensive than some dive hotels. Camping's got ridiculous. Oh, they sell kit? Damn. I'll have to look that up. But propane's more expensive than gasoline. That's a bad problem there too. I see propane as high as $3.99 some places. I just need that thing to last one trip. Hell, if it'd been the Honda new, that sucker'd last a couple trips. Man, I'd run the hell out of that old Honda. Non-stop, I'd fuel it up without shutting it off. Like every 3 tanks, I'd shut it off and, make sure and check the oil and stuff. But I mean, I run that thing non-stop for a long time. During the summer last year and stuff. That's why I'm hoping if I get this money from Walmart, if I win the cases at Walmart, I don't have to worry. You know what I mean? I can buy a second generator, a bigger one, whatever it takes. I try and change the oil about every 100, 150 hours. You know. So I need to get a spark plug for a backup, because who knows when the spark plug's going to go. Everything else I'm not super worried about right now. But if I look back at it, it's got quite a few hours on it right now. And I would think Westinghouse are a pretty good product. So as long as the generator head holds up and I keep good oil and an eye on the engine, it should be all right. But I know it's going to rev up and use more fuel when I plug in the AC and run it, especially when it kicks on, you know. I have to look and see what the amperage rating is on the AC I've got. I don't think it's 30 amp. I'm hoping it's, 26, 28, something like that. But hell, that generator's supposed to be like a 35 though, so I should be able to run a 30 amp AC and a 10 amp refrigerator. I think I ran the AC. If I'm not mistaken, I think I ran the AC off the generator. Maybe that weekend I went to the flea market up there in town. I can't remember. Frankie would know. Where you at, Frankie? He's probably at work. Then again, I might not have. Huh. Oh, I normally don't give stickers, but yeah, at one time I used to give away marijuana leaves when I first started. And then I had little bitty marijuana flags that I made, and dipshit Confather sent me a bunch of different stupid ones for marijuana and stuff that I gave out. Yeah. And then the idiot made a video claiming that I was giving marijuana stickers to kids, school kids and shit. That was all total bullshit. Oh, and Will, here's another good one for you, Will. All along, they claimed that the lady in Topeka never hit me with a car or nothing. Remember that? Remember how they even called the Topeka police and everything and told them that, I set that up, I this, I that, she never. And they sent me messages today about how she did. How she did try and hit me and everything. I mean, they just flipped the whole story around now to where, she really don't like you. She tried to hit you that day and all this other crap. Oh, they flip-flop so much. They do. Mm-mm-mm. When did what stop? The stickers? When I didn't have none. I mean, hell, I can barely afford to keep this thing on the road. Where do you think all my money goes? Keeping this damn thing on the road. I can't afford stickers and stuff. Every once in a while, I can afford to put some money in some hats and stuff, hoping to get it back, But hell, I still got $400 worth of hats and flags and stuff. Oh, they're really, what the hell is that? Are you talking about the troll thing? Yeah, man, I can send you screenshots today where they're talking about how Rhonda did deliberately do that and this, that, and the other. And I mean, just a 180 from what they said before and made videos about and shit. It's a Democrat thing, man. It's a Democrat thing. Oh my gosh. And see, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm a human being on planet Earth. But man, that shit like them crooked Democrats that I hear about are doing. Oh, did you hear when I said Leslie's boyfriend's on his way out here? He didn't say why. He just said he's on his way to pay me a visit. You would think he'd thank me for getting him his girlfriend. Maybe it was as good as he thought it was. I don't know. But yeah. So James got a friend that don't like me that's going to drive him. Hey, Will, I have no idea. What would you think he'd be coming for, to give me a kiss? I mean, they're idiots if they don't think that the police aren't watching me or don't watch me and that I don't know the police and stuff and all this. And to say that they're going to come to a town, Walmart, where I'm messing with Walmart, and they're the ones that's got Walmart involved now. Oh, man. I wish they'd all come here right now, every one of them. Come on, join the party. Come join the party. Get them all here. But I mean, I was happy that the lawyer listened to me today and all. She wasn't in a rush to get me off the phone. I didn't get to tell her everything I wanted to and whatnot. She still needs to check into a few things and whatever. But yeah, totally different attitude and everything this evening. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Haha. They might. I don't know, between Walmart and Amazon, and Walmart will probably buy Amazon, or Amazon will buy Walmart, and they combine. Walt is on or something, you know, like if FedEx and UPS joined, it'd be fed up. I think Amazon's Walmart's only really big competitor, isn't it? I don't think Target is anymore. People got woke on Target, and I don't know if Target survived that or not. But hey, you know, 10 grand's a drop in the bucket to Walmart. And if their lawyer was to advise them, you know, hey, you know, he's got a good shot at winning these, you know, maybe I could get a smaller judgment. But he's got a decent shot of winning them, and he's willing to not file the third lawsuit, you know, against the Wichita store and all that. Maybe with a little prayer that'll happen. If it don't happen, well, I just stick around for the little ones. Tell the judge that it's just for the like slander and slander only. You know, I might get awarded a little less. I might get awarded 5 grand, whatever. But I don't want him to address the trespassing at all. The first store accused me of soliciting with that sign there. That's all I want that one to address. The second one is 2 different trespassings. I'm only wanting them to address one of them, whether it's the one from Wichita, Kansas, which I don't think they can address unless that's what the ticket's for. See, we don't know which one the ticket was for. Only the cop knows that. And then there's the trespass that they did at that store. So that one, I want to get them for profiling and discrimination. I don't want the judge to hear the trespass on that either. I want the trespasses to go to a malicious prosecution suit. And discrimination and all that. But all in all, I really don't even want to do that. I just want to get us up and be done with this. Get on down to Florida. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why the founder of Walmart's turning over in his grave what they've done to. I mean, he wasn't no saint or nothing, but he wasn't like, yeah. He'd definitely be turning over in his grave what they've done. Yeah, when I was here in 22, I went to the museum. I seen his truck. His pickup truck is in the museum. Of course, I may not be able to go visit the museum while I'm here or nothing. We'll find out Monday. We'll find out Monday or Tuesday. We'll find out Monday or Tuesday whether I can visit the museum or not. What, that they have a museum? They even have, someone told me 1.5 miles down the street or so, they have a mock Walmart community, like, I guess a lot of the stuff's run by AI, new housing, all kinds of stuff or something. I don't know. Yeah, Walmart Museum. I mean, you can look that up on the internet. It'll tell you all about it. Now, I didn't know it. When I first come here, I didn't know they had a museum. I parked down the street by City Hall and I look around and I'm like, damn, look at that, Walmart Museum down at the end of the street. And that was a bonus. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. If the lawyer hadn't called me, I would be parking over by the Walmart Museum tomorrow with these signs up. But I'm gonna be nice. I'm going to leave the Walmart signs down. I will leave the Walmart signs down tomorrow and put the sign the petition signs up. And park over where I did before by the grocery store when I was here. Monday I'll come back and park here. That way I can be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday I'll go park over there and come back here a day, Friday or whatever. But as long as I follow the 72-hour rule, I should be okay. And, I'm sure they would rather have me here than downtown by the Walmart Museum or stuff. You know what I mean? Sure, Walmart and their employees see me here, but all the tourists, they really don't. Because they bring in tourists by the busfuls here. Oh yeah, tourists come in every day. I see them go by. They kind of rush by, but they go down the road here. 2, 4, 6 buses throughout the day, depending. The Bilo? Oh yeah, a long time ago. Oh no, he came down to my property when I had one eye and tried to start his shit, and I told him to take his ass on up the other side of the property. And he was full of beer and talking shit then, but he was smart enough to go back to his property. I'm no badass and no nothing, but I will defend me and my animals by any means necessary. And it'll all be caught on camera. So, not worried about nothing. Any one of them dipshits approach my vehicle and I'm not in their town, they wouldn't go very good for them. But they must be getting scared now. They're threatening to come after me, though. But that's just another threat that I can show Walmart, too. Yeah, I hadn't seen a buy low for years. Matter of fact, it's been years since anybody's ever mentioned a buy low. I'd forgotten all about them until, and hell, that might have been California? I don't know. But somewhere I remember buy low. Oh, probably. I mean, I remember Kmart. Kmart used to be the shit. Now they're just dispensaries or grows. Grows, not dispensary. Most Walmarts are now grows for weed. I knew a guy that went around buying up all he could of the Kmart buildings and turned them into grows now. You know, hydroponic. Yeah. Huh, right on. Hell, plant a roach in the next place. See if you get some free meat. I'm just kidding. Hey, I tell you something that's funny too about the trolls today, Will. They're naming them all. Yeah, the same one typing, which is probably either Confather or Woody, my boy. They mentioned Alan Jones. They mentioned Chase Bass. Yeah. They mentioned Rhonda, you know, they're I'll be damned. I'll be damned. That'd be weird. Goodness sakes. Sun's getting ready to go down. It'll cool down a little bit, but not much. But all I gotta do is remember, thank God I'm not out in Arizona. Woo, doggy. They're getting hot out there. I got an alert this morning that there's under a red flag warning all day. High fire danger. Black Canyon City. But shit, all of it's high. This time of year, being everywhere out there is high fire danger. Hey, that's a scary kind of love, Will. That's a scary kind of love. Scary, scary, man. You've watched it for the 5 years. What do you think? I mean, I don't mean scary as in I'm scared of them. Just scary. Actually, I think it comes under stalking. Not the kind you wear on your feet, neither. Damn, I had my fly bite me earlier. 2 different times. Normally they only bite when it's going to rain. But I don't think we got rain in the forecast for tonight. So that was weird. Obsessed better work that. Well, heck, nothing but time to kill this weekend. Maybe I can get some signatures this weekend here in Bentonville, Arkansas. Chances are I won't get stoned here. This is Delta crap. And I don't have a whole lot of that left. And right now I can't afford to go to the smoke shop and buy none, so it'd be nice if somebody donated either this time. So, hey, if you're in Bentonville, Arkansas, what's funny, they charge more for the Delta products than I can get weed in Arizona. Real weed's cheaper than the Delta products. That's what's sad. Oh, goodness. Huh. Hum. Oh, I wouldn't do that anymore. No sirree, Bob. I wouldn't even consider it anymore. Nope, nope, nope. Back in the day, no problem. After their pandemic, no, not going there. But years back, yeah, I used to go and pump plasma all the time. I did that back in Albuquerque, New Mexico, land of Sheba, known as Albuquerque, New Mexico. I wouldn't mind finding a little mechanic job or paint job or something to do. I mean, I'm far from lazy, but not knowing anyone or anything, it's kind of hard to do. But you never know. If I hang out here a few days, I might run across somebody that needs something done where I can make a couple of bucks. I don't wish nobody to break down, but, I may find someone broke down that I can turn a few wrenches and make a couple bucks. But right now, if everything works out, I've got about a week worth of fuel money for my generator and food. Yeah, it's 2 weeks before the 1st, but, well, not quite, but I hope to make a couple of bucks between now and then. Hopefully a few people want to tag the Cannebago. Quarters, dollars, and dimes, and pennies, whatever, they add up. I just can't go to Walmart and turn them in right now. Isn't that funny? But I'm definitely going to have to get a letter from Walmart backing up whether that trespass is lifted or not Monday or Tuesday. Just having them tell me and getting it recorded again, oh no. Mama raised no fools, Daddy raised my brother. That cop said that you got to have a letter. So that's exactly what I want. They can email it to me where I can print it off, you know. Back in the day, I've ate my share of sushi. Ceviche, sushi. See, I used to cook on the tuna boats. But I can't afford it, you know, anywhere that it's good. I wouldn't do the gas station sushi or nothing, you know what I mean? It depends. There's different sushi, you know, and who makes it, you know. Just like tamales. I like some tamales, but there's a lot of tamales I don't like. And that just depends on who makes it. Would I want to just go eat them and live on them? No. I can think of a lot of other things I'd rather eat. Hell, I'm thinking within 4 years, we're going to find out what we can and can't eat. And we're going to be eating anything we can scrape up. I think that's about how far we're out to this damn digital system, the beast and all that. Remember, by 2030, you will own nothing and like it. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with it. If it's fresh, and see, most of the time, you dip it in soy sauce, and the soy sauce, the acid and stuff in it, actually cooks the fish. I mean, it don't cook it, but it renders it to where it won't hurt you. But I used to, on the tuna boats, make a lot of ceviche. You know, take a lot of the thin sliced tuna, get the deckhand, thin slice me some tuna up, get some wasabi and rice, you know, and put it out there with a little thing of soy sauce. But heck, I got to try and eat a lot of things to this day. I don't know what it was. I worked on the Coral Sea, and if they didn't have the galley, because if everybody wanted to bring their own food or whatever, and they didn't have to have the galley. So if they didn't rent the galley, I would work as a deckhand. If they needed another deckhand. And we called them the Buddha head charters. These guys were all from, I don't know, Philippines, whatever. But they bring rice balls. and seaweed crackers and cookies, all kinds of stuff made of seaweed and rice and stuff. Yeah, some really good things. Some kind of weird tasting, but some really good things. Yeah, I don't eat crab and shrimp and stuff anymore. I appreciate that, but yeah, I don't eat crab and shrimp and lobster and that anymore. Ha 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 ha. Teriyaki good. Yeah, teriyaki's good. Yeah, I stopped eating shrimp and crab and yeah, catfish. And see, I loved all them, but I love pork too, and I gave up pork. I'm sticking more to scripture. There's a reason. There's a reason that I was told that. And see, like a pig don't sweat. A pig can't get rid of parasites like other animals can. A pig can't get rid of parasites. So if you do a little studying and stuff, so that's why the pig's very unclean. Your shrimp, crabs, and stuff, those are the cockroaches on the ocean. They're eating everything that goes to the bottom of the sea. That's what they're eating and living on. So, but that's just what I get from the book, you know what I mean? And I think there's a reason it's in the book. And see, catfish used to be my favorite fish, but it don't have scales. And it is literally the cockroach of the waterways. Salt and fresh. They're all bottom feeders, suck the mud, eat the trash on the bottom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The tuna, nah. Tuna don't have scales. Tuna don't have scales. So, I don't know about the tuna thing. You know what I mean? I can't pick and choose what you know what I mean? But I'm sure they've got tilapia or some sort of fish that had scales on it. And yes, one can eat that. I can't find good vegetables and tomatoes and stuff. It's getting impossible. I'm going to look at Aldi's tomorrow when I'm over by Aldi's and see if all their shit is this genetically modified crap that Walmart's got. Okay, tomatoes don't feel right, don't taste right. Last time I bought any type of fruit, it was like rubbery, like a melon. It was rubbery. And hell, used to with a fork and knife or anything, you could like slice a little piece out of a melon. Shit's rubbery and stuff. Weird. Sushi rolls. Ah, there you go. Hell yeah, I could put a hurting on Golden Corral and steaks. I could put a hurting on them. Man, I used to go to the buffets and put a hurting on them for crab legs and stuff all the time. But there's just some things I've cut out of my diet. Hey, Bass, right back at you. Hell, I spent a few years around the casinos and stuff when I lived in Mississippi and stuff. And we'd go to the buffet 3 times a week at least, different ones. Most of the time I'd get them comped, but it wasn't that expensive when you didn't get them comped. And 2 different ones had like a seafood night that was like half price. So it was really not bad. And we'd tear them up. Shit, I just stand there and tell them another one, you know. Yeah, they wouldn't get away with that one little steak at a time bullshit with me. I'd tell them, well, that's the child portion. I'm a grown-up. Where's mine? Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Ray. We do not own anything, really. Well, I don't know. I won't say that. I own these figurines. I own the phone. Now, I have to pay to use the phone, but I do own the phone. But I know what you're talking about. Like houses. You don't own the house. You own a deed to the house. You don't own your car. I don't own this RV. We own the certificate of title. But we don't actually own the entity. Same with land and all that other. I mean, I know what you're saying. You know, I don't see the harm. Someone saying, hey, man, go ahead and give me a second steak, you know, save me the trip up here. Now, if they wanted 3 or 4, okay, I can see that. But you know what I mean? And you got to figure the average person is going to eat more than one of their little steaks. I would think. To me, they're all right, but they're, you know, they're a couple of mouthfuls. I want a steak. They got used to eating little bitty ones, you know, with what little money I can afford meat at Walmart. Local produce, that'd be cool. Yeah. Well, like I say, if somebody wanted 3 or 4, I could question it. But a second one, nah. You know? Because I'd just go back up there with an empty dish and get another one. Go set it at my table, go back there with an empty dish and get another one if they want to play that crap. I remember years and years ago, we were living down in Mississippi, and there's a place that had catfish and chicken. And like every Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever it was, they would have it all you could eat. And man, I loved it. The old lady loved it. And we'd take about a half a box of baggies with us and go to the buffet and get a bunch of fish and chicken and be eating on a couple of pieces and fill a baggie up, put it in your jacket, your purse, whatever. Hell, we'd walk out with a couple of days worth of chicken and fish every week. We went there pretty much. But we always had lunches and stuff for a couple of days. Definitely made it worth our while. And it was good catfish and good chicken. Shit, I remember when Kmart's had like little restaurants in them and stuff. Well, maybe not restaurants, but like a soda bar and all. You could get popcorn, a little sandwich, all kinds of stuff like that. And then along come Walmart's. Damn, all roads lead back to Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, Kmart's had their own snack department and stuff in their Walmarts. It was owned and ran by Walmart or by Kmart. Damn, it's an hour and a half. Here shortly, I'm going to have to go out here and take my signs down. Well, I don't have to, but go out here and take my signs down. And I hadn't even turned my outside lights on. I served my purpose today. I'm just going to rest, watch a little TV. Waiting for Chase Bass to pull up. Yeah, they had restaurants, snack bars, type stuff like that. Hey, El, I ain't heard from you in a while. I'm doing okay. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I can't complain. But hell, if y'all want me to still stay on here and talk, we need to go ahead and probably walk on outside and start taking my posters down, because I do want to get them down before dark. I'm scared that Mr. Bass might pull up on me in the dark. Ouch! All the pups are doing great. Growing by leaps and bounds. Growing by leaps and bounds. I got these 3 to take down up front. I won't need these until Monday. Hey, y'all can still ask questions. I'm just out here taking my posters down. Of course, they want to be stubborn. Although the sun got pretty hot today. Kind of bakes that tape on a little bit. But that's 1 down, I think. Almost. Yep. 1 down. Whew. 1 out of 5. There's 3 on the front, 1 on the side, and 1 on the back. Whoa. Come on. Thank you. That's 2. I'm probably going to have to put y'all down to get this one up here. So, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I'll be right back. Damn. Shouldn't put one up this high next time. This is very damn, they got no ceilings here. And they're biting my leg. Something started biting the shit out of my legs when I was standing up there. Right around my ankles. Well, there's nobody talking anymore, or am I just not seeing any comments? Or y'all don't think I can work and do comments at the same time? You might be right. Oh, come over here. Come on. You next. Thank you. Whew. 1 to go. Damn, what are these things out here biting me? Mosquitoes, maybe? I don't see anything, but I sure feel them on my leg. the only thing I gotta bring in is the flags. And I'll do that in a little bit. Move that. The flags and the table. Might as well grab the table now. Oh, and I've been fairly happy with this table, by the way. I mean, yeah, it's $25, but it's not too big. And it does all right. Shut the door here. Betty, speak. Speak, Betty. Good girl. Speak, Einstein. Good boy. Move. 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 I will sit right on you if you don't move. Oh, goodness. Let me get eyeballs so I can see again. Damn it, Will. What are you trying to stir up? You better watch it. He may come beat up on you. You better watch it. He might come beat up on you. And two, Will, you know one's got to be a real piece of shit to live behind a fake name as Chase Bass. Oh, on my legs, Michelle? No, they weren't fire ants. That was a fly. I just seen what bit my leg there. Maybe it was a fly. Maybe it was a fly. There are tons of flies in this town. I don't know why. It's Walmart. Usually flies don't bite unless it's going to rain, though. That's the third time I've seen a fly bite me. But hell, I was standing outside when I got bit on my ankles. But I didn't see a fly. I couldn't see what it was. I was busy trying not to fall. Because they waited till I was standing on the bumper and getting that top sign. And I was like, damn, you know. You know how you step in a house infested with fleas? But you normally feel them jump on you, or I can. I didn't feel nothing jump on me, but man, I thought it was no-see-ums. And it still could be. I mean, there are some places around that have the no-see-ums. And right before dark, you know, and whatnot. Oh. Them suckers are brutal. I don't know if Arkansas's prone to no-see-ums. Maybe I'll look that up. Unless any of y'all know the answer to that one. What? What do you want? What do you want for nothing? Rubber biscuits? My babies. My babies. They know it's getting to be dinner time. Huh? Getting to be dinner time, huh? You'll get hungry? You'll get hungry? Huh? You want something to eat? You get hungry? I grab that pan there. Yep. They know what time it is. Say, it's dinner time. Look, they're even sizing me up. You taste pretty good. My little hot dog, you. My baby Betty. Well, my friends. Oh, Blast and Bluegill, that's pretty cool. Well, my friends, let me get on out of here. I do need to get my dogs fed. Wouldn't hurt to get my flags in and get ready to pretty much call it an evening. Oh. So, anybody got any last comments, questions, or concerns? Now would be the time to put them up. Well, my friends, don't forget, this is about nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need it federally legal. Please screenshot that, or go to 420gym.com, sign the petition, get a friend to. I'd like it if you subscribe to the channel. It don't cost nothing. Share it. That'll help get the petition out. You can follow me on Facebook. Type in my name, 420gym. FOURTWENTYJIM. I do these lives at noon and 7 on YouTube. Turn on the live notification if you subscribe, which is free. And I'll catch everybody tomorrow at noon and 7. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. So my friends, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. Right on. Hey, my dogs love you. I love you. Yahshua loves you. Have a great evening, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Peace.